build challenge.
My maze is gonna be so much cooler than yours, Mongo. So how about you go on ahead to that stinky red side?
Wait, what? Red is way better than green, huh? You know what? Whatever, Wudo. We only have 10 minutes to build. Good luck.
I don't need any.
Oh my gosh. You know what? What I need to do is get this axe and start building this maze right now. Let me select that block and go all the way over here and select this block. And now that I have those two blocks selected, what I'm gonna do is make the floor out of quartz just like this. And this entire area is what my maze is gonna be built on top of. So come on, let's just get this block over here and build up so we can get the walls going. Let's go over here as well. And boom, what I'm gonna do is make the walls out of diamond blocks. I know Wudo doesn't have good taste in blocks like me. That's why my maze is gonna be way better than his. Come on, now that we did that, what I need to do is start building the first trap, which is gonna be right over here. Wudo's gonna think that this is gonna be the entrance of the maze, but instead it's gonna be a fake entrance. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to fool him. Come on, let's get some doors just like this, and let's place them over here. And then what I'm gonna do is go inside and then make a huge hole that's gonna make Wudo fall into lava. Come on, let's just break out all these blocks over here just like this. Now that we have that, all we need to do is go into the creative menu and search up ghost block just like this. And then all we need to do is just right click this block and boom. Now we have ghost blocks that are literally camouflaging as real blocks. But whenever you go through them, you fall straight through. So what we need to do now is just put lava at the bottom just like this. And now whenever Wudo goes through those fake blocks, he's gonna fall straight into the lava and die. It's gonna be so funny. Come on. Wait a second. I think I placed down a little bit too much lava. Let's just block that up. And then what I'm gonna do is just get the axe real quick and make this part look like a maze, but instead it really isn't anything. So come on, let's just get these diamond blocks over here, and then let's just put a dead end right over here, and boom, now we have the first trap completed, which is a fake entrance. But since we have a fake entrance, we obviously need a real entrance. So come on, let's go all the way back over in this area, and then what I'm gonna do is make the real entrance all the way over here. But for the real entrance, what I'm thinking is we search up door just like this, and look over here, we have a keypad door. With this door, you can put a code that someone has to put in, and if they can't guess the code correctly, they won't be able to open it. So for the code, what I'm thinking is we get a sign just like this, and Wudo really isn't good at math. So if I put down a simple question like 3 plus 3, he's probably gonna guess 2 and get it wrong. But the true answer is obviously 6. So let's just put that. And whenever you put in 6, the door opens. Check it out. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. But now that we have the entrance to the real area, we need to actually start building this maze. So come on, let's grab this axe and let's start making some of the walls. Let's put down a wall over here and then make it go all the way over here. And then what I'm gonna do is build a separate wall that goes up over here just like this. And something that I'm trying to do with this maze is create a lot of dead ends, so it tricks Wudo. Come on, let's just add another wall over here, so whenever Wudo goes through this one, look, it's just a dead end, and he's gonna be so surprised, and it's gonna be amazing to see his reaction. But let's go over here, let's build out the walls a little bit more just like this, and then let's make it go a little bit to the left over here just like this over here. And then what we're gonna do is break this block and act like this is a real entrance, but actually it's just another dead end. There you go. So now whenever he goes through the entrance, he has a couple of paths to go through. He can go through this way, or this way, where there's so many dead ends. But the correct way is gonna be right over here. And if he can guess this correct way, he's gonna be in the next room inside of the maze. And the next room inside of this maze is gonna consist of lava parkour. So come on, let's select that block, and then let's come all the way over here and break down just like this. Then we just need to select this other block and just set this to air just like that. Boom, now we have a huge hole, but I think this hole is kind of small, so let's make the hole a little bit bigger by breaking into this way over here, and boom, this should be big enough. And now that we have this huge hole, what we can do is just start placing down lava on the floor just like this. There you go. I'm gonna spam it everywhere. Wudo, how is your maze looking right now?
Oh, I'm almost done, Mongo.
What? How are you almost done? We just started.
Because I am going to have the greatest maze ever, and your maze is probably super tiny and it sucks.
Oh my gosh, Wudo's almost done with his maze. That means we need to hurry up right now. We're being too slow. So come on, let's just go over here and put down these walls just like this, and we can start making the parkour jumps now. So what I'm gonna do is take this diamond block and make it come all the way over here. So whenever Wudo comes over here, he's gonna have to jump on top of this block, but we need to make sure this parkour doesn't have super easy jumps. So what I'm gonna do is get some ladders, and then also get some glass planes because those are super duper skinny and hard to get past. There you go. We just got that. And now what we can do is make this glass plane come all the way over here to the side just like this. And check it out. There's literally such a skinny glass block right there, and it's going to be really hard to jump on top of. But if Wudo can do it, he's going to be like the best parkour master of all time, which I highly doubt. So come on, let's just put down this block over here and then make this glass come all the way back around just like this. And now that we have that, what I'm going to do is add a ladder jump all the way in the other corner over here. So Wudo's going to have to jump from this glass all the way to the ladder. And if he can do that, he's basically at the end. So we'll just add like one last jump all the way over here just like this. But what we're going to do is make it so this last jump is kind of tricky. We'll have this normal quartz block, and what we're also going to do is add a ghost block. So let's just get that block over here just like this. And now we're going to add the ghost block over here as well, just like this. And so whenever Wudo's on this ladder, he has a choice between these two. And if he picks the one on the right, he's going to fall all the way down. But if he picks the one all the way on the left, he's going to make the correct jump and move on to the next area, which is going to be even harder because we're going to be having some explosives over here. But before we do that, what I need to do is add some more walls. So let's just set this to diamond blocks just like this. And then let's come over here and add some more walls over here just like this. There you go. We just need to keep repeating this until this maze is super tricky and difficult for Wudo to complete. Come on. And boom, now we have a few walls over here. So what we can do is build a couple of doors that is going to lead Wudo into different areas that are dead ends, obviously. So let's just add those doors over here just like this. And now that we did that, Wudo's going to have to basically go through this area right here, avoid all the dead ends, and come all the way over into this corner if he wants to make it to the next room, which, like I said earlier, is going to be super duper explosive. So come on, let's just add a huge wall to this room just like this. And with that being done, what I need to do is search up mine over here. There you go. And oh my gosh, these things are super scary. I'm going to fly all the way over here to show you guys. Whenever you go on top of these things, they literally explode so much and literally kill you. So we need to be super careful when placing them, but Wudo needs to be even more careful when he's going past them. So what we're going to do is come all the way over here, and with these mines, I'm going to make a little maze. What we're going to do is start the maze over here and make it go all the way over here in this corner. Then we're going to reroute it and make it go straight just like this. Then do a final turn over here. And then when we're over in this area, we're going to have him do one last turn and he's going to make it to the end. But that's just the outline of the maze. What we actually need to do is start placing down all the mines that he can't get on top of. So let's place down a bunch of them over here just like this. And there you go. I just have to spam them everywhere just like this. And I think we're pretty much done unless I'm missing something. Let's see. Ooh, I guess we'll place down two of them over here. And boom, we are now done with the mine maze. Oh my gosh. This probably doesn't even look that hard, but it's super dangerous. So Wudo needs to be really careful. And if he can get past that room, he's going to be into the next room where I'm going to have him fight some mobs. So what I need to do is just get an axe real quick once again. And with the axe, I need to create some more walls. So let's come all the way over here and let's do / walls, diamond block, just like this. And boom, now we have a nice little room that Wudo can fight the mobs in.
Oh, Mongo, there's only like 3 minutes left. Are you going to hurry up or what?
Wait, what? There's only 3 minutes left? Oh gosh, Wudo, I'm still not done, but it's okay. I think I'll finish in time, bro.
Yeah, I'd love to see it, Mongo. You're probably going to fail.
Oh gosh, we gotta hurry up. Come on, let's get these dispensers real quick. Let's get some redstone just like this and some redstone dust. And we obviously need to get the pressure plate over here. And then now that we have that, what I'm gonna do is place down the dispensers just like this and then connect all the redstone repeaters behind them and then connect those with redstone dust over here and make them go all the way over in the entrance. And now let's just place down the pressure plate over here. So whenever Wudo steps on this pressure plate, all the dispensers are gonna go off and the mobs are gonna spawn in. So now what we need to do is actually pick the mobs that Wudo's gonna fight. We need to make sure we pick some really hard ones so it's not easy for him. Come on, let's go over to the creative menu and look around. Oh my gosh, I think I literally found the perfect mob. This mob is literally so creepy and scary, and look at this thing. This is called a spider pig. Ew, it looks disgusting and it does a lot of damage too. So Wudo's gonna have to be really careful whenever he fights this thing. But what we need to do is go in over here and just place them all inside of the dispensers just like this. There you go. And obviously Wudo can't fight these things barehanded. So what we need to do is get a chest just like this and then put in some weapons for him. Let's see, what should he fight the mob with? I'll give him a diamond sword and some iron armor, because why not? And there you go. Now that we have that, we'll just place this inside of this chest over here just like that. And there you go. We now have the mob area, but we still have like 2 more minutes, so we can start adding in 1 or 2 more traps. Come on, let's continue this maze. Let's just get an axe real quick, and then let's add some more tricky dead ends and stuff all the way over here. There you go. We'll add another wall over here, but then we'll continue this wall so it looks like a dead end all the way over in this corner. And we just need to break this block and then break this block over here. So now there's 2 dead ends over there, but Wudo can complete this room and go through this door and then come all the way over here to this side, and he'll be going over into the next room where he is going to have to pick between 2 different paths. And the 2 different paths that I'm talking about is water. All we need to do is get the real water, and we also need to get the fake water just like this. If you guys didn't know already, Wudo literally loves the water. His favorite thing to do is swimming, so I'm gonna trick him by putting down 2 water paths, but one of them is gonna be fake water. And whenever you're on top of fake water, it literally does damage to you. Look at me right now. Oh my gosh, I'm literally dying. I gotta be really careful. There you go. Now that we have that, I need to go back to creative mode. And since we know what fake water does, what I'm gonna do is add a huge path over here that Wudo can get past the fake water just like this, and then obviously 1 path that has the real water. So Wudo's basically gonna have to decide which path to swim across. So let's just get some glass just like this over here, and then what I'm gonna do is add a huge glass wall just like this so he's not able to cheat. There you go. Let's just add these walls, and there you go. We're now done with this trap, which means we need to continue the maze. But I'm not gonna continue the maze normally. What I need to do is create a maze that is 1 block tall, and you guys will see exactly what I mean. I just need to keep creating the different walls and different dead ends just like this. There you go. I'll make it come all the way around over here just for this area to be a dead end, and I'll make the real way come all the way down over here so it's super long, and Wudo needs to make sure that he takes his time completing it. There you go. And I think with that being done, what I can do is start placing down the other blocks. Come on. What we're gonna do is just switch up glass once again just like this, and now let's get some black stained glass over here just like that. And basically with this, what I'm gonna do is take an axe over here and come all the way over here and do this command just like this, and boom, we are basically done with this part of the maze. But you guys are probably confused on how it works, so I'll explain it to you. Basically what Wudo's gonna have to do is pick between one of these holes right here, and he's gonna have to go crawling underneath. And the way he's gonna crawl underneath is if we get a trap door just like this, and basically with this trap door, Wudo can actually go under over here, and after he does that, he's gonna be able to go past the different maze areas, and he's obviously gonna have to go through the right way and make it all the way to the end, all the way over here just like this. And if he's unable to complete this part of the maze, he's gonna be crawling the entire time. It's gonna be so funny. But come on, I think we literally only have like 30 seconds left, so we need to complete this final part of the maze. What I'm gonna do is basically get the axe real quick and set the entire floor to lava just like this. And now that we have a floor full of lava, what we need to do is create an ice maze. And to do that, we're gonna need to get some blue ice just like this, and we're gonna need to make this ice go all the way over here, then make a turn over in this corner just like this, and then we'll have it do another turn over here in this corner. There you go. And then what we're gonna do is have it do one last final turn all the way over here. But we're gonna make this lava area actually a little bit bigger because it's kind of small, so let's just mine down, and boom, now that it's a little bit bigger, what we can do is just perfect this area by adding the end. There you go. And basically how this is gonna work, Wudo's gonna have to get a boat, and he's gonna have to go through this area without falling into the lava, and if he falls, he's obviously gonna die, and it's super duper slippery, so he's gonna have to be really careful and slow. It's gonna be so funny to see. But if he can complete that, he is literally gonna be done with the entire maze. So come on, let's just put down the final touches just like this.
Hey Mongo, the time's up. Are you ready to see our mazes?
Oh gosh, the time is up already, Wudo? Okay, hold on. I'm just adding some finishing touches, okay?
Okay, but I'm only gonna give you 10 seconds.
Wait, really, Wudo? Okay, hold on. I just need to add the gold over here and the diamonds just like this, and also the bunch of emeralds. So if Wudo's able to complete this entire maze, he's gonna get all this treasure and he's gonna be so happy. But I highly doubt he's gonna be able to complete it, because check it out. We added all these traps. Oh my gosh. All right, Wudo, I guess I'll take a look at your side first.
Well, Mongo, come on over. Check it out. This is the Mega Maze.
Whoa, Wudo, you built a whole maze out of dirt?
Yeah, look, Can you find where the entrance is?
Wudo, there's literally a giant arrow that says maze pointing to the entrance. Are you serious?
Oh, wow. You're actually kind of smart, Mongo. Good job.
That's not being smart, Wudo. You literally pointed it out, dude. And wait a second. Is this supposed to be the maze?
Yeah, Mongo. Wait, slow down a bit. You're going too fast. Watch. Come all the way over here, and now you have to make a decision.
Wudo, there's literally a dead end right there, and there's a clear path over here. Obviously, I'm gonna pick the clear path, bro.
But what? Oh my gosh, you're actually a genius, Mongo. Well, you might have been able to get through that, but you won't be able to get through this.
It doesn't take a genius to complete that, Wudo. And wait a second. Is this supposed to be lava parkour?
Yeah, isn't it amazing?
I guess it's kind of cool that it's super big, but Wudo, this is literally so easy. I can complete this in my sleep, bro.
No, you can't, Mongo. No, you can't. Stop. Oh, you just fell.
Wait, what? You're cheating. Are you serious? You can't place down dirt blocks in front of me, bro.
Wait, what? I didn't place any dirt blocks, Mongo. What are you talking about?
Wudo, I literally see dirt in your hand. Whatever. What is this next block?
Well, over here, Mongo, you need to open this chest and grab the weapons and armor I supplied you.
This is supposed to be armor and weapons, Wudo. It's literally leather pants and a wooden hoe.
Yeah, you're gonna need it though. Come on, go to the next area.
Okay, let's just go over here and wait a second. What are these things doing? Are they spawning in zombies?
Fight the zombies, Mongo.
Wudo, you do realize I'm in creative mode right now, right? Which means I can literally go to the next room without having them attack me.
No, that's not fair, Mongo. You have to do it right now.
No point in the world. Wudo, what are you doing? You just teleported me. Are you serious? That's so unfair.
Fight the mobs. Fight the mobs.
Nope, I'm going to the next room. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine, Mongo. You can get across, but look, you still have to get across this. Do you know what this is?
Wait a second. There's pressure plate and there's sand. Wudo, is this gonna make me fall into the void?
Well, if you move fast enough, it won't. But look, if you even miss one time, all this is gonna fall.
Wait, what? Wudo's literally falling without me having to move on it. Are you serious? Okay, you know what? I had to complete that super quick.
Oh, you luckily made it, Mongo. That was really close. But now that you finished my maze, you get to go to the reward.
Whoa, this is the rewards area, Wudo. Hold on, I'm on 2 hearts right now. I don't want to die.
Oh my gosh, Mongo. Come on, break down faster and open the chest.
Wait, what? The rewards is a bunch of bananas? Wudo, are you serious?
Yeah, but they weren't just a bunch of bananas. They were in a smiley face.
Okay, whatever, bro. My maze is 10 times harder. Are you ready to complete that?
Yeah, but it's probably hard in your dreams. Come on.
Okay, let's go. All right, Wudo, here is my glorious maze. As you can see, it's literally made out of the best blocks in the world, diamond.
Ooh, this looks kind of fancy, Mongo, but not as good as my dirt, though.
Oh, whatever, Wudo. Look, this is the entrance to the maze. Go inside.
Okay, I'll go inside. Let me just hop over around. What's going on?
Wudo, I can't believe you fell for it. Dude, you literally already have 1 death because that was a fake entrance.
That is so messed up, Mongo. What is wrong with you? Where's the real entrance?
Well, you're gonna have to go find it, Wudo.
Bruh, are you kidding me? And hold on a second. I see something over here, Mongo. What is this?
Wait a second. How did you find it so quick? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Look, you have to answer a math question. What is 3 plus 3?
4?
Are you serious, Wudo? I knew you were bad at math, but I didn't know you were that bad. Come on, bro. It's the easiest question of all time.
Is it 7?
No, you're 1 off, bro.
Oh, so it must be 8.
Oh my gosh. No, it's 6, bro. You know what? I guess I'll just help you just so you can get across.
Oh, thank goodness. That's such a lame math question, but ooh, finally, we're getting to the maze part. Where is the exit?
Come on, Wudo. Can you find it?
I don't know. I'm getting to a bunch of dead ends, Mongo. This is kind of hard. And oh, I made it.
Yup, you did make it, but now you have to complete lava parkour. Good luck.
Okay, let's try this. And wait, what? Why are there glass here? That's super hard to jump on, Mongo.
Well, that's the point. It's supposed to be hard, Wudo.
But it's okay. I'm a professional. Here we go. Go on the ladders and then make it across. Wait, what? Ow!
That was a glow spot, you dummy. I can't believe you fell for it.
You're such a meanie, Mongo. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave this after.
Wait, what? You can't leave? Come on, look. You need to complete this next area. It's another little maze.
Another maze? Oh gosh, it's getting too mazy. And really, bro, I just hit a dead end again.
Wudo, you're such a noob. Come on, can you go through the real area?
Try go through here. There's nothing. And oh gosh, I'm getting confused. And wait, what the heck is this?
Well, Wudo, this is the mine maze. You need to be really careful, okay?
Oh, there's a bunch of mines. These look really scary. I'm gonna try my best to get across though. Okay, I just gotta go balance through here. Oh gosh, I don't want to hit any of these things. I don't want to hit them. Oh,
you're so gonna hit them, Wudo.
No, don't say that. I'm not gonna hit them. Come on, I gotta come through here. And I think I made it, but what the heck are these things? Ah!
Wait, what in the world? You made it to the mine maze that quick, Wudo?
Help! These things want to kill me!
Oh my gosh, there's literally so many of them. Okay, you know what, Wudo? I feel bad for you, so I deleted all the mobs. You can go to the next area.
That was so mean, Mongo, and I'm still stuck in this maze. Where do I go?
Dude, how are you hitting literally every single dead end there is?
It's impossible. I can't do this.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Look at this next area. You need to decide between two water paths.
Well, they're both water, right? Let me go in this one. And ouch, ouch, why does that one hurt?
Because that was fake water, Wudo.
Wow, you're such a bully, Mongo. And wait, what's this? Do I have to crawl underneath some holes?
Yep, you do. Let's see if you can make it past the 1-block maze.
Oh, this is so ridiculous. Someone's gonna break up here, and I should be able to beat it. Woohoo!
Wait, what? That's so unfair, bro. You can't do that.
What? No, it's totally fair, Mongo. I just beat you.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I guess you did make a smart move because we never explained the rules. But whatever, Wudo. Just get on this boat. You need to complete this ice boat maze.
Ooh, this should be pretty easy. I'm really good with boats on ice, Mongo. Let me just go through here.
Oh, Wudo, you fell all the way down and you died.
Oh, that hurts so bad. You know what, Mongo? How about I do some ice skating instead? I can do a couple of twirlies. Look at that. And then I'll go all the way over here and boom, I made it.
No way. You were supposed to use the boats, Wudo. But you know what? Whatever. I guess you did make it to the end. So you get to have all this treasure. Check it out. There's so many emerald blocks.
Let's go. I'm going to be the richest ever.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, then watch another video on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.